Okay then, so here we go, Sunday 23rd of June, back in play after the horrors of Saturday. I was playing, I was backing player all the way and using the drop, and both of those things are situations that I like, and it was a horror story. And then when I punched all of that into the model, the Excel model, that plays entire shoes. It doesn't permit bailing out of shoes, and it plays the hop, which is jumping from player to banker and back again after 3 consecutive losses, dropping as well, and no problem. So it was quite an eye-opener. I have had a few occasions when I've had a bad time playing in real time against this a platform I love, and it's frustrating that there's a difference between the hop and player, because I hate to pay commission. I think I've made that pretty clear over time. Anyway, let's kick it off. Double for the loss. 1-2 third. 3-2 drop. 3-2 it is. 1-2. And back to the minimum. +1 for the win. 51 second. 2-3 third. And back to the minimum. Each turnaround we drop back to the minimum. I think most people have cottoned onto that by now. Double for the loss. Oh. 1-2 third. Minimum, excuse me. One, two. Yeah, we sort of seem to be in sync with this shoe, at least for now. I'm just adding one. Sorry, I forgot to announce that. Yeah, just adding one, +1 unit after each win. If a new series starts with a single unit win, then add a unit, add a unit, add a unit, as long as you're winning. To a max, which we've now reached, of 5 units. And then we just keep plugging away with that. I think we're going to chase that. We only had one. Yeah, so we want to chase that. Alright, back to the min. Double for the tie. God, I'm half asleep today. Excuse me. 51 second. 2-3 third. Yeah, 14 wins, 12 losses. This is a pretty even shoe, and most of them are. You know, that's the way it is. It's knowing what to do when you hit one that's not so friendly. This is +1ing again. We don't double that, that is the max. Try it again. Oh damn. I'm gonna have to chase it, I think. Okay, 3-4 third. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7-4 drop. Try again. Try again. 5-4. 5-6. Yeah, the rule there is that you don't do anything in response to a tie if your bet is more than 100, except if increasing the bet will enable you to hopefully, well, to attempt a turnaround. Remember, each bet is the same in terms of negative expectation. It's about minus 1.3%, 1.35 for baccarat, and each bet is under the same threat. And so we got that, and we drop back to the min. +1 for the win. Yeah, this is definitely a player shoe. Don't like this double, but I do it. Now we come back down to the prescribed max, and we'll chase that. We certainly won't double it. So now we're at 3-4 third again. Alright, so we're happy with that. Repeat it. That's good. Back to the min. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51 second. Repeat. 1-2 second. 3-4 third. Bummer. That's already a turnaround, so we don't mess with that. There we go, there's our catch. Yeah, we're kicking ass in terms of wins over losses right now. We're also making a decent amount of money, so that's nice. It's good to make money. It's ammunition is what it is. It's not bling stuff. It's ammo. Plus another 1. Try that again. 2-3 third. 1-2-3. 5-3 drop. 5-3 it is. 1-2-3. 2-3. Yeah, it's definitely going our way. It's kind of crazy. +1 for the win. +1 more. Okay, so we've got to repeat the 100. And we'll do the second shoe, of course. Yeah, I like doing it this way because, you know, rollovers are easy to do. We just lost 100 there. We want to get it back, and if we do, then we'll go back to the minimum. We did not. So now it's 2-3, 1-2-3. 5-3 drop. 5-3 it is. 2-3. Alright, so we're out of that. Back to the min. +1 for the win. +1. +1. Oops. Repeat that one. And we're good. Back to the min. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third. That's good. Went off into one of my reveries there. Just too much to think about, and that's the trouble. '51 second. Repeat. We're good. Minimum. Yeah, I think probably the greatest danger about a strategy which is as consistent as this one is that you get a sort of a feeling of superpower. You feel like you're bulletproof, and of course you never are in these games. But that doesn't stop us from getting the feeling of super strength and invincibility. And now I've lost track. Okay, so we're doubling for the doodle flapping snake bugger there. Last bet player 75, so alright, so I have to double that. Sorry, I do lose track. That's why I love this cheat stuff here that enables me to, so that is 3, 4, second. Okay, it's already a turnaround, so we don't touch it. 7, 4, no, 3, 4, 7, 8. Oh boy, long grass. 15, 8. Drop. 18, 8. 21, 8. 24, 8. 21, 8. 13. 14. Already a turnaround. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so we've made that one. Back to the minimum. Extremely important. Don't get greedy. Fall back to the minimum, start another battle. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's doubling for the tie, excuse me. 1, 2 second. We're not increasing that now. Ties seem to be everywhere. Oh, come on! 3, 4, third. 7, 4, where, this is a, I mean, look at this down here, it's a nasty one. 7, 4, drop. 9, 4. 11, 4. 13, 4. 13, 4. 15, 4. 13, 4. 17, 8. Hitting a tough patch here, aren't we? 9, 10. Player would be nice. Alright. It doesn't seem like we've made enough. Oh well, let's just be grateful. Double for the loss. Double again for the tie. Good enough. Back to the min. Double for the tie. +1 for the win. +1 more. +1 to the max. Do it again. Okay, so if we lose the next one, or the next one we lose, we eat. Oh bugger, it didn't have to be the very next. Okay, so back to the min. +1 for the win. +1 for the win. Another plus. And this is optional, as I've said many times. Try again. Okay, minimum. One, two, third. Minimum. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third. That's already a turnaround. I'm cool with it. Back to the min. Okay, that was a nice one. And the thing to keep in mind is that most shoes are soft shoes. Shit shoes are rare. So we made that was incredibly average. It was like textbook. I mean, yeah, we sort of went into it a little bit. I think 1,000. I think we were 2,000 exposed. Ooh. So sorry about the yawning. Crappy night last night, but hey, I'm alive. that's what I always like to think about. So anyway, so we did well there. Very nice. Absolutely average, 4,750. It's nice to see or to expect about 2,500 based upon a 25 bet. You're looking at about 100 units per shoe. If things go well. Sometimes they don't, as you will have noticed. So save shoe, and we go and check out the summaries. Yeah, nothing untoward here really. But just keep in mind at all times this whole thing about winning more when you win than you lose when you lose. And I do get frustrated when I get smart asses saying things like, yeah, well, you just build a time machine and go back and bet a bit more on your winners and bet a bit less on your losers. I mean, oh dear, honestly, what a jerk. But undoubtedly somebody working for the casinos, because they are relentless in their fight against progressive betting. And nobody seems to just do the simple thing and recognise that that's what table limits are for. You know, they limit your spread so that you won't benefit from progressive betting. That's what it's all about. Alexa, 5,400 divided by 38.
5,400 divided by 38 is approximately 142.1053.
2,700 divided by 26.
2,700 divided by 26 is approximately 103.8462.
142 divided by 104.
142 divided by 104 is approximately 1.3654.
Okay, so that's 137%. We like that. Don't worry your pretty little head, Alexa. So that was a good one. I think the next one is going to be a good one too. Yes, back to normality after the horrors of Saturday. Okay, so we got down a bit on this one. Alright, 7250 divided by 33. Poor old banker got thrashed that time. Alexa, 7,250 divided by 33.
7,250 divided by 33 is approximately 219.697.
5,200 divided by 28.
5,200 divided by 28 is approximately 185.7143.
Not so dramatic. Alexa,
I don't know.
220 divided by 186.
220 divided by 186 is approximately 1.1828.
118%. That's a bit below the ideal.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
That's all right. Do shut up. Yeah, we had 33 winners versus 28 losses, and that pushes down obviously the difference. You know, the superiority of the average win value over the average loss value. But it's 118% is, well, it's certainly better than 99%. And anybody who random bets against random outcomes is going to become a cropper. That's a fact. All right, save that. Have a quick look at, certainly not free of red ink anymore, is it? Damn. Yeah. Saturday was a holy day, for sure. But if you look at the way it went in the end, I mean, we're down 395,000 and 77,000 on top of that, so that's, you know, that's near enough 480,000. And then we won 410, 510. You know, so we came out of it alive, and it would not have been possible without, without the strategy, and that's how it is. But you have to have a lot of money behind you. There's no point in having tons of money if you don't have a plan, and there's no point in having a plan if you don't have tons of money. It's really that simple. You know, that's how it is. Casinos have known this for years. Centuries. so it's no surprise to them, and it's why they're so vigorous in attacking progressive betting. Any kind of strategy which forces forces is a right word, I suppose. It just maintains a close link between the win target, which is the hole that you're in plus a profit, and the value of the next bet that you push out. And what we're trying to do all the time is to make as many turnaround bets as we possibly can. I don't think the term turnaround bet needs to be explained. Well, maybe it does. A turnaround bet is one where the bet value exceeds the target. And, that's what we're all about. We want to win, if the bet is over 100, we want to win at least 100 with turnaround. And if we start getting into 500s and then thousands, then we want to win at least 500 or at least 1,000 when we turn around. And of course the casinos love to attack progressive betting using the martingale as an example. That is like 25, 50, 100, 200, 400, blah, blah, blah. And when you finally get your win and it turns you around, your total profit is 1 unit. But of course, when people say, well, who would want to bet 1,000 and whatever the hell it is, 1,080 or something to win 25? Well, you're not betting 1,080 to win 25, you're betting 1,080 to win 1,080. And it's this kind of disinformation, it's this kind of just sheer bloody nonsense that the so-called experts, the mathematicians as I like to call them, keep throwing at us to try and persuade us to stick to random betting, to stick to looking upon gambling as being fun and excitement and thrills and enjoyment and worth the cost of our losses. It's not. There's nothing else in life where you get so little for your money. And especially now that Las Vegas is no longer a cheap place to visit. Back in my early days in Vegas, back in the late 70s, you could get a room for a tenner a night, for $10 a night, and you could get a fantastic meal for a $5, and these big buffets for $2 or $3. And that was back in the late 70s. Now you won't find a room on the Strip for less than about $150 a night. Now they have these things called resort fees in Las Vegas, where not only do you pay a shitload of money for your room and for your meals and all the rest of it, but they nail you on top of that a resort fee, which enables you, that gives you the use of the pool and the use of the gym and the use of the sauna and blah de blah de blah. All of those things used to be part of the package, but now, the accountants have got in and have just turned everything around. So now, more than ever, what you need to do when you go to any of these big casinos, and I bang on about sort of Las Vegas and Reno and Lake Tahoe and so on, more than anything else, because that's familiar country for me. I lived in Nevada for nearly 40 years and played in Nevada for 40 years. So, I lived in Nevada for 30 years, let's get it right, but played in Nevada for 40 years, because when I lived in Pasadena, I used to work in Vegas quite a lot, and obviously used to gamble when I visited. So anyway, that's that. I'm coming up to another 30-minute marathon, so thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you next time. What the hell's that?